Okay, hello, my name's Alison Inman and I'm a member of the Chartered Institute of Housing Governing Board. I'm also a board member at TPAS, the Tenant Empowerment Organisation, and Cone Housing Society. The reason I'm here today though is to speak on behalf of an organisation called SHOUT, which stands for Social Housing Under Threat. And we came together about a year ago, very informally, with two main thrusts, I suppose, of our organisation. One is to make the economic case for investment in social housing, genuine social rent product, as part of the solution to the housing crisis. But secondly, and the reason I'm here today, is to talk about how we can better explain to a wider world the value of social housing and the positive contribution that social housing tenants make to our communities. So this morning I was talking a little bit about media perception of social housing, which is almost always negative. If you read the Daily Mail or if you watch things like Benefit Street, How to Get a Council House, it's almost always negative, and it's almost always about people who I described this morning as outliers, so people who don't represent the main body of social housing tenants. So I'm talking a little bit about some of the wonderful people who are active in their organisations, places like Amicus Horizon, whose tenants do fantastically at the TPAS Awards, and they're absolutely at the heart and centre of all the structures of Amicus Horizon, and have made a massive impact to business performance and also to community impact. Talking about women like Sue Roberts, the chair of the National Federation of Almos, Jenny Farino, the tenant chair at Red Kite Community Housing, Cora Carter from Kirklees. There's just hundreds and hundreds of people who are making an incredible impact in their communities, and for some reason that's not the story that gets reported. So a bit of a challenge to the sector: how do we begin to change the story, and how do we make sure that some of the poison, frankly, that we see in the media is challenged a little bit more. This is my the third time I've been to the South East Conference here in Brighton, and I love it. It's a fantastic opportunity to network, to meet people, to talk about what's working well in your organisations, and to talk about some of the problems you might have. We're an amazing sector, and there's so much expertise, but we've got to have the conversations, and we've got to challenge ourselves all the time to make ourselves as good as we can be.